Hi folks, Jonas Cain here for another edition of Magic Words. I'm so glad you're here because today's magic word is climb. Climb, it's a very special word because one of my favorite songs, I get made fun of this sometimes, but I don't really care. I don't listen to them. I listen to my heart. Miley Cyrus. It's The Climb. Just listen to these lyrics. There's always going to be another mountain. I'm always going to want to make it move. Always going to be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm going to have to lose. My father is one of the primary people responsible for who I am today as a magician. Oh my goodness, we would spend entire days at the magic store. My friends, my new magic friends became his new friends. Just so supportive. And really, I would not be who I am today if not for him. In fact, he made me my first magic wand. This is the first magic wand. Professional wand. I made my own wands, but they weren't really nearly as good. This is a nice wand, a wooden dowel, painted black, little furniture caps. Some of my first magic shows, I was using this one. My father made this for me. It's a very special wand. I don't really use wands too often in my magic shows anymore, but I keep this one around because this is a special piece. But it was 4 years ago this month that my father told me and my brothers that he had cancer, and he waited to wait till he knew what he was going to do about it before he was going to tell us about it. But it didn't take long. It was just a couple months, a few months later, May, June, it was 2 months later. The treatments were too much for him. The chemotherapy was just too much. I wasn't concerned at all because it was going to be several months of chemotherapy. I figured, okay, well, my father always does what he says he's going to do. If he says he's going to do X number of months of treatments, well, that's what he's going to do. So when I heard he was unconscious at the hospital, it didn't even occur to me that this is the end. But sure enough, that was it. He was gone just 2 months later. Very quick. It was just recently, it was maybe a couple months ago, I found out about this amazing organization. It's called Climb for Hope. I like that word. Climb. Climb for Hope. It's always going to be another mountain. What they do is they raise money for what's called immunotherapy. So what they're saying is that with all this research that they've been doing lately, they find that chemotherapy no longer has to be the standard of care. There's this thing called immunotherapy where they use the patient's own immune system to attack malignant cells. And there's still so much research to be done, but the good news is it's been working. And I can't help but wonder what that kind of treatment could have done for my father had it been a little more advanced just 4 years ago. So what Climb for Hope is doing is they assemble teams of hikers, they get sponsors, and then they go hike a mountain together. And I think my father would really like the fact that I signed up for the 2018 team. In 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be in the Grand Canyon. I'm going to be hiking rim to rim to rim, over 50 miles of hiking. I'm both excited because it's the Grand Canyon, it's literally grand, but I'm also nervous because I've never undertaken such a thing before. So I'm nervously excited. I've been preparing for it. I've been going out hiking, I've been running, I've been exercising, but nothing is going to really prepare me until I'm there. But one thing that I keep thinking of is there's always going to be another hill to climb. There's always going to be some big mountain hurdle to get over. My father, his last mountain, he lost that one. So if he can struggle and go through what he did for 2 months, then I can spend a couple days in a canyon in his honor, in his memory, and hopefully along the way raise some money. And I think he would be excited about this too because he was quite the outdoorsman. He spent a number of years as a hermit. living in the woods. This was before I was born. He was always such an outdoorsman. So I really think, and I'm just such not an outdoorsman, at least not until recently. Over the past few years, it was actually when my father died. That's when I started doing more hiking, when I started getting outdoors more, just to feel close to him. So I would absolutely love it if you're so inclined to donate money to this cause. Look at the research, immunotherapy. Consider donating. If you're watching this video on YouTube, on Facebook, maybe you got an email from me, there's going to be a link associated that you could just click on that and you can go straight to the donate page. I would absolutely appreciate it. People who we are never going to even meet are going to greatly appreciate your donation, truly, in any amount. So please consider doing that. There's always going to be another mountain. It's not about what's on the other side. It's not about how long it gets there. It's about taking every opportunity that we have while we have it to just live. And that's why today's magic word is climb. Until next time, my name is Jonas Cain. Stay positive. Oh, and just one more thing. If you do happen to donate, I'm going to be doing a special Grand Canyon edition of Magic Words right from the canyon. And anyone who donates, I'll be doing a special shout out to them by name. Now, of course, if you prefer to be anonymous, just let me know. But you'll get to be a part of a Magic Word episode. How exciting is that? So again, please consider donating. I appreciate it. Thank you.